decisiveness and timely implementation from his early career experiences. With his bold management and agile decision-making, he could turn around the performance of FACT. For his outstanding performance and turnaround of fact, he was awarded the prestigious Dhanam Outstanding Professional of the Year Award 2023. In a testament to resilience and strategic leadership, Shri Kishor Rungta has successfully completed a transformative 5-year term, steering the company from the brink of financial crisis to unprecedented success. Taking charge in February 2019, Shri Rungta faced daunting challenges as FACT grappled with a shortage of working capital and significant losses. Undeterred by the adversity, under his guidance, the company experienced a remarkable turnaround, signaling a positive shift in its financial standing and the commitment of strategic initiatives.
Since then, the company has not only stabilized its financial standing but has also soared to new heights. The years post-2019 witnessed a remarkable resurgence, with FACT demonstrating exemplary performance and establishing new records in its history. FACT has scripted a new chapter in corporate history by achieving the biggest market capitalization of more than Rs 56,000 crore among the public sector fertilizer companies in India. When Shri Kishor Rungta, the key architect of this achievement, took over as chairman in 2019, the share was below 40 rupees. Transitioning from facing losses to attaining record profits, FACT has evolved into a dividend-paying company, signaling a shift towards sustained success and stability. The revival of the FACT caprolactam plant in 2021 after a 9-year shutdown is a testament to the visionary leadership at the helm. This strategic move not only reinstated an essential component of the company's operations but also made a significant contribution to the nation. Rungta's tenure witnessed the long-awaited approval of pay revision. Providing a motivational boost to FACT employees, this helped in propelling the company to greater heights and fostering a positive work environment. As part of its forward-looking strategy, FACT is currently undergoing production capacity expansion, poised to add an impressive 5 lakh metric tons. This expansion aligns with the company's commitment to meeting growing demands and contributing to the nation's agricultural sector. One of the pivotal achievements during Rungta's tenure was the initiation of Pan-India operations. The marketing activities have been expanded to the eastern and western parts of the country. During the last 4 years, FACT managed to sell its entire production and all the plants are operating at 100% capacity. The sale of 450 acres of land to Kerala government has also helped the company to wipe out its losses. Rungta attributed the success to streamlining of raw material procurement, corporate governance, fast decision-making process, proactive and timely marketing efforts, all of them which helped the company to turn the corner. Shri Kishor Rungta's tenure at FACT will be remembered as an era of visionary leadership, where strategic decisions and forward-thinking initiatives not only rescued the company from financial turmoil, but also positioned it as a key player in the fertilizers and chemical sector. The success story of FACT stands as a testament to the resilience of the industry and the transformative power of effective leadership. Now, we commence the event with a prayer song.
ജഗദീശ്വരനെ ദൈവമേ ഹൃദയനിവാസകനേ മഹീതൻ ഉടയവനേ പരനേ പ്രണമിക്കുന്നു ഭവൽപദം എത്ര മനോഹരം നിൻ കരവേലകൾ എത്ര ചേതോഹരം ഈ പ്രപഞ്ചം ആഴികളാകാശ വീജികളോതുന്നോരഗ്രാഹ്യമാം നിന്റെ ശില്പശാസ്ത്രം.
We welcome Dr. Jayachandran K, Director Technical, for the welcome address. Please, sir.
Respected CMD sir, Rungta sir, Madam, Director Marketing, Anupam Mishra sir, Shaktimani sir, Dr. Sujata Kapan, CSF Commandant, my senior colleagues and FACT family members. The responsibility given to me is to welcome you all for this function. And we all, to be frank, till today, noon, I am getting calls on what is happening because nobody expected that CMD and nobody is willing to believe also that CMD is leaving FACT after. Because just like Factum Force, the brand, Rungta also has become a brand for FACT. So, okay, Factum Force brand is slowly changed by Bharat brand. Yes. Okay, so it's a part of our system. We have to accept the reality right now. So before going straight into my responsibility, I just want to say a few words general about what was happening or what was our experience during the last 5 years. While looking back, we see tremendous change in FACT during the last 5 years. Tremendous change. An industry operating below average 2,000 crore turnover, practically continuously making losses, and market capitalization was so low and nobody bothers to look into that with a share price of less than 30 rupee. And this company has been transformed into a profit making with a turnover of over 6,000 crore, almost 3 times, and continuously making profit for the last 3 years. Everything happened during the last 5 years, from 2019 to 2024. Now we are a positive network company, debt-free company, no accumulated losses, because these financial terms, my finance people will be the best judge to explain much more. And also, from a stage where we are finding difficult to get working capital to maintain our production, we are implementing almost 700 crore worth capex projects for enhancing our production capacity by another 5 lakh tons, say 50% increase in our fertilizer production. That is going to happen. And we are expecting to commission the plant 24 end. That's the reality. And one interesting thing, I have been working in this company for the last 34 years. I'm an old man. But CMD Saab joined here 5 years back. And presume almost those senior team sitting here, they almost 99% of them, they have completed 25 to 32 years. That means the team was the very same for FACT. The FACT team, senior FACT team was the very same team throughout the year. And what was the difference? Only one external factor, Rungta factor, during the last 5 years. And that shows the importance of good leadership. And fortunately, I was in corporate office. I had the privilege of getting a ringside view of what is happening, these major activities happening for the last 5 years. Sir, I can clearly say that your leadership style covered vision, direction, and support to the team. All three were there. You could see the things from a macro angle and willing to go down, penetrate down to the micro levels, wherever it is necessary. Not all the points, wherever it is necessary. There are some weak points, weak elements. There you don't hesitate to drill down to the micro level, where the support is required for our team members. And of course, you see that correct directions are given, and whenever it is implemented, no doubt there will be hearty congratulations or hearty appreciations, and at the same time, when it's not happening naturally, that's also a part of a good parent. As a good parent, you were treating us, the family members. Wherever it is required to advise, wherever scolding is required, that also we were getting. At the same time, all these things were issue-based. So, on specific issues, you were treating. Sir, one more thing. You were focusing on the organizational target, giving directions and supporting the team members wherever it is required. And we would like to once again, one more different angle, I would like to tell that you taught us to look beyond borders. Because the first meeting, I still remember in 2019 in one meeting after you took the meeting, and after some 3 months, in second meeting you told that you people are just like Hanumans. Why Hanuman? Because for Hanuman, the strength is immense. His potentials are limitless, but he forgets generally. The same thing for fact team. He believes that, and he also told us that you people, your immense capacity, but you are not utilizing it. You are a very good team of technical people, very excellent people, but one thing you lack is the commercial angle. So we go for perfection in technical things, but sometimes we forget about the commercial angle. For an industry, that also is important. You clearly told us that in fertilizer industry, volume is the main thing. Volume is that thing that matters for maintaining your survival. So first thing you told us to focus on your capacity utilization. Once you reach 100%, try to maximize it. And we were hesitant. When first time we were asked to touch 1 million tons of fertilizer, we were comfortable with 8 lakhs or 8.5 lakhs. When it was a shock to many of us, including me. I was really worried whether our old plants will be capable. But within 1 year, we found that yes, we can touch 1 million. And the very next year, we touched 1.1 million. That means 1 lakh extra over the target given by the CMD. Then only he told us, see, you people are like Hanumans. Your potentials are limitless. Because many times he told that this is the best team he got to work with, whether it is private sector or public sector, wherever he has gone, that he clearly told many a times that this team sitting here, all of you, that's very rarely we get such a appreciation from a person like him, because he has seen many different levels of people, quality people. So that's a really proud moment for all of us. Sir, your presence really brought confidence to our team. That's a fact. And you advised us to believe in our own strength. That really helped in turning around this company. And your vision, advice, and support really changed the team into an outstanding one right now. One simple example or very specific example is the recommissioning of caprolactam. Because when we decided to try for that, we were always going very slow. We were very cautious. Then CMD told that if you want to do it. Otherwise, leave it. Then next thing was there was no process licensor available to support us. There is no technology supporter. Then we all sat together and decided, yes, let us utilize our own expertise. So slowly we could do it, and that was a real appreciation all over the industrial fraternity in India, including from Reliance. People really were watching us. Nobody believed that FACT could restart the caprolactam plant and they can again run it at 100% capacity. So, dear friends, let's try to carry forward this legacy, his legacy, uphold the company's reputation and strive for continuous growth. That will be the best, very best gift we can offer him. So now let me just come back to my assigned responsibility, sir. So what else I will say about my boss? We are all really, what you call, worried. But you have taught us how to survive, how to flourish. So we will give you a word that, yes, sir, we will try to maintain this tempo on your behalf. So this, sir, I welcome you to this function. That's all, sir. I'll welcome you. So, madam, so there is always a woman behind the success of every person. Madam is a very soft-spoken. Madam, she knows what is happening here, but never interferes in any of these things. And she is always the strength of our boss. Madam, I welcome you on my behalf and all the FACT family behalf to this function. My colleagues, senior colleague, please, sir, please, sir. Sir, my senior colleague, Director Marketing, Anubhav Mishra, sir, and Shakti Mani, sir, we all three are sitting together and we all know the difficulties because right now always there was a boss, there was a support for us in all our activities. Sir, I welcome Anubhav Mishra, sir, and Shakti Mani, sir, to this function. Yeah. So, sir, let me continue. Sri Chandran Pillai, Chairman GCDA, has already also arrived. What shall I say? He is not an external person to us. Actually, he is a part of our FACT family. And he knows the FACT data or the fertilizer related anything much better than many of us sitting here. And of course, I welcome him, sir, for this function. Then our CVO, Dr. Surya Thankappan, Madam, I expect a good speech from her. Yesterday she told that she is reserving it for today. We welcome you, Madam. Our Madam Commandant, Aparajita Madam, and all my senior colleagues sitting here, and also my FACT family members, including union leaders, and I think some of them outside persons are also there, including, so I welcome you all for this function. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. special moment to present a token of appreciation and gratitude to Shri Kishor Rungta. A small video is being presented. Shri Kishor Rungta sir, under his able and dynamic leadership, FACT witnessed transformative changes which have spearheaded the company to unprecedented heights, leaving an indelible mark in the annals of the history of our organization. We welcome all the directors to present him with Pannada.
Now, we'll move on to the felicitations. First, I would like to invite Shri Anupam Mishra, Director Marketing, onto the dais.
Today's chief guest, Shri Kishor Rungta ji, ex-CMD FACT. I welcome Mrs. Rungta, my fellow directors, CVO, and Shri Chandra Pillai. Together we all welcome Shri Rungta. Now I am using this title. I'm sure I'm the privileged person to use this title, ex-CMD, for the first time for him, and this title he will carry lifelong, and he will be proud of this title. Sir, I'm sure you'll appreciate. Now, everybody talked about the transformation, and yes, that is the word first comes to the mind when we talk about Shri Kishor Rungta ji. My association of 3.5 years with him has been a very learning experience for me personally, in terms of learning the management wisdom, the patience, the acumen of handling the problems. These are all various things I cannot count on fingers what all I have learned from him. Lot of messages have been pouring on my WhatsApp group because most of my marketing team is always away from the action. Their actions cannot be seen. They are most of the time invisible barriers. But the kind of messages they have shared for him, I am sure, since he is also part of that WhatsApp group, he must be relishing the kind of words people have been speaking about him. That is what speaks about his relationship with the team, even at the last rung, even to the sales officers. So that is what speaks about his connectivity with the people. Now, I will not talk about numbers that from what level the organization has been lifted to what level, because everybody is talking those numbers, that's a jargon. But what I see, there are three kinds of transformations have happened. One is very visible transformation, tangible. The wealth has been created. We can talk about in numbers. That is the visible aspect, the tangible aspect of the transformation which this organization has got. The second transformation which has happened is visible but not tangible. It is intangible contribution what Mr. Rungta has made to this company. And this invisible contribution is building confidence in the team, developing leaders at all levels. Now people know what to do. So that kind of transformation and the contribution is a long-lasting. That means the organization is self-sustaining. You don't have to push them. So there are two contributions, two transformations. One is visible and tangible. The other one is visible, but not tangible. It has an intangible value. You cannot measure it. People only talk about measurable transformation which has happened. And there is third, that is invisible transformation. You're not able to see the transformation at all at this point of time. Lot of projects have been started. Some have been commissioned. Some have been at various stages of development. But there is a vision for this company which will happen in future. That is what is the invisible wealth, invisible contribution for this company. Now, company is never looking back. You are always thinking about not next 5 years. There are youngsters who must be definitely thinking about next 25 years. Some of them must be thinking that one day they will be on this dais. That is what is the third transformation taken place. That is the invisible contribution, invisible transformation in this organization. When he started, he was the captain of the ship who was into stormy waters. But now today I can say with confidence that he has launched the spaceship into the next orbit. So that is the kind of change or transformation has happened in this organization. There are various projects in the pipeline at the various trajectories. I mean, they will take the company to the next trajectory again. For all this, I thank you, sir, on behalf of the company. Now the best is yet to come for the company. We should never measure performances month to month, quarter to quarter, but in long term, there should be a clear growth path. The curve has to be always uprising in the long term. There may be dips because of the external factors. So the best is yet to come for the company that is a growing company. The stellar performance of the person you have seen, all of you have seen the stellar performance of the person, so far is only a trailer of the movie. And the best is yet to come for Shri Kishor Rungta ji also. The next story we will be reading in newspapers when he performs somewhere else. So my best wishes for his next journey and his future endeavors. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Next, we would like to invite Sri S. Shaktimani sir, Director of Finance, to speak a few words of our beloved CMD.
Respected Kishor Rungta Sahab, the person who has selected me for this post. And Madam, and CVO Ma'am, DM, Chandrapallai Sahab, DT, CASF Commandant Ma'am, and my dear Factians. Very good evening. Nobody expected that you will be speaking like this, but still the time has forced us to speak. Actually, sir, the 5 years what you have done is everybody knows. It's not that, see, somebody has to come and tell, each and every one, they know there was a savior who has come and he has transformed, and everybody has got, see, physically as well as different ways, they have got a benefit of it. Everybody has got PRP, na? Okay, PRP, pay revisions, okay, what not, you have got everything, See, that's a thing, the people got benefited. Company which was going down where the salary was questionable, it has been turned down to be a, the $1 million company. That's actually a very good thing. So, I stand here not just to commemorate the 5 years, but to celebrate the transformations he has brought. The transformation is being to be celebrated. The transformation, the learning what he has told has to be imbibed, so that what is the best farewell is to whatever we have learned, try to implement this. Let me ask you a very simple. See, all are parents, right? Most of the people are parents. You give a ball to your child. What do you like the child to do? Come and thank you every day? Daddy, you have given me a wonderful ball. Thank you very much. Do you like to say that? You want that child to play very effectively. You want the child to train itself. You want the child to excel in either it is a cricket or football or whatever the game it is practicing. It should excel and get a Olympic medal on this. That's what you like. So whatever the technique he has given you, the best thank you is try to implement. See that our DM has already told, the best is yet to come. The seeds are sown. The seeds are sown. The happiness is sown. The happiness has to spread. It has to come as a very big way. The company has to grow from Mini Ratna to Navaratna to Maharatna. And this company should see not only in India, but also spread its wing. It was planned to spread its wing to the entire world. That's what the FEDO was started in the 1970s. So we should also see to that this develop, and that is actually a real thanksgiving for him. That's what I believe he has interested, and that's what he has planned for you people to develop. I feel that's the right thing. And 5 years ago, I go to that, the presentations, whatever I made it, I also made with a chat GPT. Okay, I made some presentation. I just put Kishor Rungta Sahab, a person who has transformed, and what it has given, I just want to read out. 5 years ago, we were at crossroads. The markets were challenging. Morale was low. And the future was uncertain. Here is Mr. Kishor Rungta. Stepped into the helm of the company, inheriting a ship, navigating a turbulent water. Yet, with unwavering vision, unwavering leadership, and an infectious spirit, they steered us towards the clamor sea and uncharted territories. Under their leadership, we did not just weather the storm, but we thrived. From loss to profit, we used to see losses in many years in our profit and balance sheets. The red were not only in the roads, but also in the balance sheet and profit loss. But both the red has vanished in profit as well as this. The anxieties we carried, thanks to Mr. Kishor Rungta for strategic brilliance and unwavering determinations. We turned the tide. We witnessed a remarkable turnaround, moving from losses to profit, a testament to the exceptional financial acumen. There is a famous statement, let China sleep. When she awakes, the world will tremble. You know who has told this? Napoleon. Napoleon, during his acts, he has told this. Like this, he has made it. If FACT wakes up, it will see to that the total fertilizer industry and chemical industry will turn around. That's what his aim was. That's how he was telling each and every time to FEDO. He has put lot of emphasis on FEDO, that if the FEDO decides to fire, nobody can in India can stand behind it. That's what he was interested. That's what he was telling every time. Okay, the same thing he was telling. This is similar to the case with the fact. The market, one hesitant, took notice of the marketable transport emission. Under the Mr. Kishor Rungta's guidance, our market capitalization soared, reflecting newfound confidence in our company and its potential. This growth unlocked opportunities, allowing us to dream bigger and achieve even more. We did not just grow financially, we grow geographically. Company's expansions saw us reach new production units and markets, opening door to the wider audience and solidifying our positions as a leader in our industry. Today, our market cap, our market reach, our market brand is top among the fertilizer company. The credit goes to none other than the leader who has steered the ship. And he not only invested on the company for the expansion, he invested on the people. Mr. Kishor Rungta understood the true success not lies in numbers, but in people. See, in the beginning, when I joined, he has given me one task, saying that here, people are last 20 years, they are not getting a right payment. Even the salary, whatever they are getting, compared to other PSUs, they are getting a very, very less amount. Let us see that all the people get at least in line with the other PSUs. They get a clear-cut emoluments, salaries, and all other benefits. Let them at least get at par with other PSUs. Let us strive for that. It's a profit, other things is a secondary. But for me, the people are the first. So let us at least feed them properly. That's what should be your aim. That's what, as a director of finance, he has given me the first day task. Okay. He instituted club programs, fostering a culture of camaraderie and belonging. And the IIM, RCF training programs are the best example. They even prioritized development of Hindi, organized Hindi cinemas and other things, so that people can enjoy as well as learn. And the board meetings. I had a practice of going through the board meetings of olden days. So when I see the board meetings, there used to be a lot of tense in the board minutes, and the fraught with the disagreement, this and that. And that has become a forum of constructive dialogue after he has taken over, and he has seen to that each and every discussions are being discussed, and there will be a reasonableness and justifications, and on the basis of justification, those are being passed. So this is something which is exceptional in a PSU. It's very, 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 see, telling in 2-3 lines may be easy, but you know how much effort goes down for passing each and every resolutions with a justification, with the consent of everybody. Needs lot of effort, and he has put it with lot of groundwork on this. See, any meeting, it can be a board meeting, it can be any meeting. You can see him prepare minimum 3 days before. He will prepare everything, what are the things to be done, how much time it is to be done, what are the things, who are the people, who is the audience, how to be spoken, what are the topic to be, they are interested. All the things he does very, 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 very proper planning. I want each and every young people are here. You are seeing the success, but you should know how the success has come. The success has come with a lot of planning, lot of dedicated work. The success has come. You should imbibe that. Let me talk about something on a port player, parliamentary committee meeting. The port player, we have been asked to conduct a parliamentary committee meeting. In this, the expenditure was expected to be in a very big level. But we controlled the 1/4 of the expenditure what other companies have paid. And when we landed there, that time the parliamentary committee there, the chief secretary level officers there, they asked, "Arey bhai, you are sitting in Cochin and you are planning at port player." He said, "Sir, it will be done. Our CMD is there. He has taken a decision. What are the things? We have done a micro planning in Cochin itself. We will get it implemented." So, and we got it implemented with 1/4 of the cost, and we have given double the facilities what other people used to give. The credit goes to none other than Shri Kishor Rungta for his clear-cut direction what to do in each and every area. He has gone to each and every point and given directions. Let me tell you, I helped my ex-boss, Mr. Y.R. Reddy, retired as a director, to pen a book on transformation by the people and for the people. Dr. B.N. Singh of RINL has transformed RINL. He has changed a loss-making company into a profit-making. RINL is a Vizag Steel, where I have spent some 18 years of my life. There are similarities with both the personalities. Both have decided to invest on the people. That Dr. B.N. Singh also used to discuss with the people, try to understand the problem and give a solution and decision. Okay, from the different scenarios, he will pick up the right solutions and tell you, yes, you proceed with this. Once the decision is taken, he will also stick, and this gentleman also used to stick. Once the decision is taken, we stick that. See, any tender, yes or no. Before taking yes or no, there will be a lot of discussions. Once taken a decision, that's it. It's over. You will stick to it and you will see to that it is getting implemented. That's what I really like it, sir. And we try to do that. We will try to implement that in your life also. Mr. Kishor Rungta's departure leaves a void, but also a legacy that forever inspires us. You have shown us what is possible when vision meets courage. Courage, please understand the word. Strategy meets empathy. Whenever whoever goes inside his office may be going with a trembled hand, but will come out with a smiled heart. Everybody must have analyzed this. There may be crackers, but at the end of the meeting, everybody will be having a solution in hand to solve the problem. You have instilled us a spirit of resilience, ambitions, and a community feeling. He always says, fact as a community should thrive. On behalf of everyone, I express my deepest gratitude for your incredible contributions. We wish you all your very best in your future endeavors. You may be leaving this company, but you will forever be a part of its heart and soul of this company. I have not seen the great personalities like Mr. Ramasamy Iyer and Mr. M.K.K. Nair. I heard of him, but I'm sure that the people who have seen, like Mr. Chandra Pillai, must have seen Mr. M.K.K. Nair, and I'm sure that he can give his comment. You might have matched the contribution of Sri Ramasamy Iyer and Mr. M.K.K. Nair. I think everybody will recognize that. This evening, let us rise to toast Mr. Kishor Rungta, a visionary leader, a champion of progress, a true friend to this company. May his future be filled with as much as successes and fulfillment as what he aimed and achieved for us. Let us stand, give a big thank you to this gentleman for his unrelented support for this company at any given time. Let us stand and give a big thank you to him. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Surya Tangapan, Chief Vigilance Officer, for the felicitation.
Good evening to all. Today's chief guest, our ex-CMD, Madam, our directors, Chairman GCDA, all members of FACT. It is, as all have spoken, it is highly unexpected that we are having such a meeting today, but then we have to face it. So I am like most of the people who spoken here have worked more here than me. So I'm here roughly 11 months. So my interaction with the organization is short, but I feel I can speak within my experience what I felt about it. So first of all, when I got posted here, I just went through FACT, and then I found the company going through losses and no regular CMDs, and then suddenly there is someone who is there as a regular CMD. So first of all, what our DF told about courage to come to a loss-making company in Kerala and to face the challenge. I think that shows a lot of courage, first of all. So that's what my impression before joining here. I mean, what I could make out from the website. So then I joined last February. So there's always this uneasy relationship with the Vigilance Department and management. So I met him. So what I could say is a person who has a vision, someone who's very clear of what he wants to do. So I could feel it. So I had a lot of discussion setting ground rules with Vigilance. So it's been a great working relationship. Both of us have respected each other's work and been a great relationship. I'm thankful to you for that, sir. And then my experience, another one is I wanted to speak about the shares and all those things they were talking about. So whenever we have this small meeting with the officers outside, Kerala officers, outsiders, so hardly anyone knew about FACT before, but most of the people who knows about share market, suddenly they are so curious about FACT. And they all ask about what is happening in FACT. Like whenever they come to know I am from FACT, they will ask what is happening there, why the shares are going up, what is the thing, who's the CMD. So it has always been a discussion. I think it was not like this a few years back. I think that been a transformation which has happened in the last few years. So another incident, as a leader or as someone who is committed and looking for opportunity to do something for FACT, I have an experience with him. So what happened few months back, I had to go to Trivandrum. It was not a vigilance work. I had to meet some senior officers there in Trivandrum. So I went few days before that, told him I'm going to Trivandrum. He said, okay. So then he said, you worked in Kerala. We work with Kerala government. Okay. So he said, we have a lot of KVAT refunds pending with them. You please try. So it is very unusual, CMT asking the CVO to do a finance department work. So this is what exactly happened. He told me, I came out. I thought he forgot. So the day before I have to go to Trivandrum, he remembered when I'm going also. The day before I'm going in the afternoon, one staff from his office came and gave me the letter he has written to finance and all regarding KVAT refund. So I took it, I met and actually we ended up getting 13 crores. So what I meant to say is, he was so resourceful. He used me actually very smoothly. But what I'm telling, it's also leadership. Like, for example, I'm part of FACT. So as long as it is not a contradictory work of vigilance, I don't mind doing it. So his ability to remember immediately, like I just told this, I'm going. Immediately he remembered the work with the Kerala government, promptly given it to me and ensured it. So that is what. So it is a small presence of mind on his part. 13 crores might be a small amount for a 6,000 crore company, but these are drops. So he might be making, so each one of you do this kind of drops. And these drops are becoming the 6,000 crores. So that is my short experience with him. So then the second part of it is about his other work as a professional CMD, which I got to know from most of the senior staff here. And especially there was a meeting of the senior management. Then all of you were speaking about different aspects of his personality. Especially what Mr. DM has told about the tangible and intangible effect he had on the organization, and even among people, how he has affected people. So most of you were emotional also yesterday, like many people were emotional. So even though even everyone was speaking about he was firing, he was we were trembling, but at the end of it, people have changed, people have learned, people learn to contribute. So basically he could bring out the best in people. So maybe different leadership styles he might have used. So, but at the end of the day, he is able to bring out what is needed for FACT from each one of you. I think that's the very important thing. And then about what DF has told about the transformation of RNL. So in fact, I was suggesting him yesterday to write a book on transformation of FACT. So I mean, it's actually a good thing because it's not easy to turn around PSUs. Because I've been CMD of a small PSU, so it's a very different work. I would say rather running a district is far more. I've been SP of multiple Naxal districts, but running a district, Naxal district sometimes is much more easier than running a PSU because a lot of factors involved, a lot of constraints involved. So you work within a set of constraints and still you are supposed to perform. So that's very challenging. So I was suggesting him to write a book on transformation of FACT. And rather that should become like a kind of case study in management schools and IAMs. So I think it's my suggestion you could write on that. And I wish him healthy, happy, successful. I don't think he'll stop working. So whatever your endeavor in future, wish you all the best. So lastly, with all the inputs I got from all senior officers, so there are different leadership styles, but I would like to end it with a quote. It's by John Quincy Adams. He was the 6th president of America. He says, I quote, I got this from each one of you who spoke yesterday. I quote, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. I think you epitomizes the same because I got this from the senior management yesterday. I repeat, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your words and the snippet. It was truly wonderful. Next, we invite Sri Chandran Pillai sir, Chairman GCDA, President Fact Employees Association, to spare a few words.
സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, എനിക്ക് മുമ്പ് സംസാരിച്ച 3 പേരും മലയാളം പറയാൻ പറ്റാത്തവരായതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പറയേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ മിക്സ് ചെയ്ത് പറഞ്ഞ് പെട്ടെന്ന് അവസാനിപ്പിക്കാം. വേദിയിലുള്ള ഇന്നത്തെ നമ്മുടെ ഈ ചടങ്ങിന് ആധാരമായ പ്രധാന വ്യക്തിത്വം നമ്മുടെ CMD, എക്സ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് വളരെ കുറച്ച് സമയമായിട്ടുള്ള എക്സായിട്ട് ശ്രീ കിഷോർ റുങ്ത, അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ സഹധർമ്മിണി, നമ്മുടെ ഡയറക്ടേഴ്സ്, സൂര്യ തങ്കപ്പൻ നമ്മുടെ CEO. നമ്മുടെ കമ്പനിയിൽ നിന്ന് അധികം CMDമാർക്ക് ഫെയർവെൽ കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല. അതാണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ചരിത്രം. ഇന്ന് ശ്രീ റുങ്തയ്ക്ക് അഭിമാനകരമായ ഒരു യാത്രയയപ്പ് കിട്ടി എന്നുള്ളതിൽ ഞാൻ അങ്ങേയറ്റം സന്തുഷ്ടനാണ്. മറ്റത് ഓരോന്നും സംഭവിക്കുന്നു, അടിക്കേണ്ട സമയം കഴിഞ്ഞു പോയി, ലിറ്റിൽ ബിറ്റ് ലേറ്റ്. നല്ലപോലെ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചാലേ നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റൂ. അപ്പോൾ ആക്ച്വലി ആ CMD റുങ്ത സാർ മെയ്ഡ് എ പ്രിൻറ്റ് ഇൻ ദ ഹിസ്റ്ററി ഓഫ് FACT while comparing the performance of other CMDs. I am not letting down anybody, but his contributions are highly historically documentable because of that special period's significance. It is a collective success. FACT's recent past of 5 years is a collective success. But there is a contribution by an individual as a leader. By looking on that and accounting it in a better way, main question is the leadership ability to intervene at times of complexity to take decisions. That is a major part. That was absent up to him. Especially a fear atmosphere was there in FACT when he is joining because of agencies and its hunting, such all things. where all officers were reluctant to take decisions. His contribution is in that area to take courageously decisions. Courage is coming out of conviction. Conviction is coming out of accumulated wisdom of experience of life. I can say n number of things. Major questions. FSCT's performance in fiscal aspects are commendable in these years. I can say the share price, the market capitalization, the turnover jumping to 6,000 plus from, I think it was 1,930 or something like that, 1718. Profit range also went up to 613. Highly a remarkable thing that he is a shining star in the fertilizer ministry actually in India these days. It's in the good book and goodwill of entire government fertilizer department people. I know it. Point is, the initial navigation was very uncharted thing because of this COVID period. There also we did a good job. Where decisions are mainly focused in the question of procurement, to my mind, I may be wrong. My assessments are as an outsider, but in a way I'm also moving through all these developments. Procurement, skill, smart procurement is a major contribution by this gentleman to FSCT that I can underline. And the management of logistics management, intervention in the Cochin port, in getting berth facilities, land facilities, and even in turnaround time of shipments, especially the question of rock. Am I correct? See, 27 days of turnaround time was sharply declined to 7 days. The contribution to the company is very big. This is one item. So many things I can say. Another thing is, he's the luckiest CMD ever FSCT had. Luckiest. Because the convergence of many factors together, restart of caprolactam is a remarkable event. In the history of the industrial global experience, that restart is not a simple thing. Even from the hazardous angle, it was a very challenging, adventurous thing that we did it. He was captain to that too. While saying all these things, I have some reservations also. I will say that too. See, the spirit of CMD was not taken to the lower levels, to the right wavelength which he had in mind. That is my observation. Transmission loss was there. That he is always very conciliatory type of a man. He involved with we trade unions. Never he confronted with us. Even such occasions he skip. One thing, he's a good orator. He's a good orator. He knows how to put skillfully things. He knows how to manage people. We had occasions of confrontations, but we contained that within the framework of our co-move in a company. Point is, agreement is a good contribution. After syllabus period, this agreement is a good agreement for FSCT. That is a correct point. Issues are there. Always in an industry, we have to expect answer to the matters, and it will continue. This is such a game. But the question is, certain areas, I can say the township management is not up to the mark of the level of FSCT's capacity now. Expenditure capacity of FSCT is high. That is not reflected in the township recreation facilities or total facilities. How it has happened? Always while I am talking to him, he is positive, highly positive in his words, but he is not reaching that level lower. I am referring that now because even after his period also, this issue will come. We are paying our dividend, cess, super tax, everything to the government. But something we can do here. There we have to salute M.K. Nair. What we are getting here at that time's creations. What is the additions? What we are contributing this time? A good amount we can spend here. Nobody will accuse us. That is a lacking point that is to be taken by the upcoming people for future, I think. But one thing I can say, as an intelligent leader of an industry, his financial mindset was very accurate and micro in precision always. What I said is with the calculated mind I'm saying, he was always, in every aspect of even micro questions of finance, he's very keen to follow up to get the kitty of the company to the maximum. That one way benefited this company. Our financial status is now in a better position. His individual contributions are highly commendable. I salute to that. From trade union side, certain reservations are still pending, but it is not the time to speak out that. I hope certain aspects are structurally also to be looked into. The relations among the departments prevailing one are not that good, especially from HR. The reporting system, the accountable system are not up to the level of our desires. We, the trade unions, are matured ones in FSCT. I support the suggestion from Surya Tangappan to document all these things by CMD's experiences. We want it because outer world beyond Kerala, the discussion is that the IR issues in Kerala are high and very volatile. No, we are not eligible to get such a comment from the outer people. Rungta type of CMDs can write to the outer world what and how FSCT and our labor strength, our maturity we are showing. For the outer people, if we can showcase that for further investment in Kerala, the reluctant people, those who are with suspicion, we can evaporate that. So I recommend again, you have to document. He always praised the union's positions. I know it. Personally, he's always, without any reservation, he always upholds the status and the stature of the unions and its matured positions. I accept that. Do documentation. That will do some benefit to us also. I'm not taking much time. Question is, after a long gap of our difficult period, we got a glorified 5 years. Now we are in a better position. And not only that, in CapEx, augmentation of the facilities of the company are going to be high hereafter. Our new plant is coming. But one point is lacking. With a futuristic view, like looking, nanotechnology is not yet captured by FSCT, which is a lacuna to be rectified. Transformation is happening in the agricultural sector, and technology is also highly penetrating into the aspects of the day-to-day functions of the fertilizer and agriculture, everything. There also FSCT should be a leader, and we have to look on that also. Even after going out of FSCT, you can come and take a lead to FSCT's people, those who are here, continue. With all these, on behalf of trade union, with happiness, I'm putting on record the contributions of our CMD in this evening. On behalf of, again, I'm saying trade unions, and we hope we will be able to continue this better legacy for the future too. And with these words, I conclude. Thank you very much to everybody, especially to our CMD. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such precious words. Next, I would like to invite Senior Commandant Officer Srimati Aparajita Mohapatra for the felicitation.
Ellavarkam namaskaram. Good evening, everybody. Today's chief guest, respected Shri Kishor Rungta sir, ma'am, directors, CVO ma'am, Chairman GCDA Shri Chandra Pillai sir. Well, I'm not really prepared for a speech, so I'll speak from the bottom of my heart. All these precious words and glorious words which each and every person on the dais has spoken about you, sir, is true. And the pinnacles of success and glory which FSCT has reached under you is something to be saluted. And we in the CISF salute you for not only economic progress, but to your service to the nation. As the security force, which protects and secures this understanding. We are so very proud to see this organization reach such heights under a able command. I will not take much of your time. Sir, फौज में हम जब किसी को विदा करते हैं तो 3 शब्द बोलते हैं, 3 phrases. आप और मैम स्वस्थ रहें, व्यस्त रहें और मस्त रहें. Thank you. And I will really not say goodbye and farewell, sir. Those are such final sounding words. There is a French word which is au revoir, which means that till I see you again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your sweet words. Next, the dais is open for felicitation from representatives of officer forums and trade unions.
Good evening to everybody. This is a very good evening. Today's chief guest, Shri Kishor Rungta ji, and all our directors, and Srimati Surya Tangappan IPS, and Madam Aprajita, and all our senior colleagues, and my dear friends from trade union, as well as officers associations. So it was a great beginning in 2019, February 2nd, and when we received a regular CMD. Earlier, we were not having regular CMDs or regular directors also were missing. So as part of our FACT Officers Association, our National Confederation of Officers Associations, also under our leadership of Sri Chandan Pilla, who was JFACT chairman, we used to send representations to the ministry from time to time, urging the Department of Fertilizers and the government for posting a regular CMD and regular directors. Somehow it has materialized. And the earlier CMD, Sri J.V. Srivastava, has taken the charge earlier. And during that time, we had the plan of monetizing the land, because up to 2014, before that, we were trying for getting the budgetary support from the government, but it was not coming. In 2014, the government made it very clear that budgetary support will not be given, and land monetization is the only way you can get the FSCT back into glory. So we were always telling the government that please give us the working capital, because the panacea for the organizations, PSUs, is the lack of working capital. If the working capital is given, all the organizations can make profit. As is shown by Shri Kishor Rungta ji, we have got 900 crores of money from the land monetization, and that working capital has turned this company under the leadership of Shri Kishor Rungta back to our past glory. And Also, when we sell our family silver or gold, so many people do mistakes. They will put it in unproductive activities. But under Shri Kishor Rungta, it has not happened. It was fairly used. And also, he was the leader at the Alma of Affairs during COVID time. And COVID time was nicely managed, really nice management. He never used to wear, mask also. He was a brave man because he was having some lifestyle diseases and all. But he was very, what COVID and all. You have to come for the duty, you please produce. He has arranged all the, facilities for the employees to come and work and go. All the things he has utilized properly, and the production was all-time high. And the procurement prices, sulfuric acid was $9 or something, and crude oil was, fallen to zero at that time. And our raw materials all were at the lowest, and you could procure the raw materials. And the NBS system was actually, it has given us a very good, mileage. And we could make very good profit during that COVID time. And railways also, they have no passengers, so our freight was going at speed and all. Than the earlier times, our fertilizer was going to all the destinations at a very high speed that he could arrange. So, and turnaround time of the ships, as Chandan Pilla has told, was reduced. And earlier we were paying demurrage. Now we are getting the dispatch money. The cargo ships are giving back the money to us. So he has concentrated more on the Wellington Island, and he has concentrated more on training of higher officials and also middle level management. And also he has given a lot of promotions to all the youngsters. And also he has sent many of them to IAMs, and he imparted the training. He used to come all the way to Kozhikode IAM to address the people. So that was his leadership. Everybody has told about him, and we as officers are very happy about you, sir, and we are very indebted to you, and we are very proud of you that you have come and visited. And after MK Nair, you are the person who has, done a lot to this company, taking the land monetized money into a good effect, and you have turned around the company. Now I think we have to expand our business to other states also. So that is pending. I thought you will do that. You can go to Andhra, take some land, government will be offering and all. So if you can go to Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, we had plans earlier for setting up of urea plant and all. So if you can take the land, means you are going anyway, but I am still not believing that you are going. So if FICT can take some land from the Andhra Pradesh government or Tamil Nadu or Maharashtra or Karnataka governments, so we can expand our operations, and we can make a pan-South Indian, organization. So I bow before you, sir, for all your hard work and dedication, and our taking care of all of us. And the capex works will be finishing within time, and we'll be making 15 lakh tons next year. And with this promise and many more things, FICT will be doing in the coming years. So on behalf of officer associations, and especially from Fact Officers Association and from the National Confederation of Officers Associations, I bow before you and thank you very much. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
I would like to speak just a few words about sir. Sir, I joined company in 2011, and before that we had just one batch joined the FACT. When we joined, actually, we had fear, like there were moments when we were worried about the salary for a 1 month. There was a time. But now we are seeing the company has grown to such a height. We really feel proud that under your leadership, being a part of this team also, we have been able to contribute at least a bit from our side for this company's transformation. And for that, we would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, sir. And also, sir, I just think of one book written by V.K. Krishnamurthy, as he's a person who has been behind the transformation of BHEL, the company. So definitely, I wish and expect that one book by you, sir, depicting the turnover of FACT would soon come, and I'm really eagerly waiting for that to come, sir. So once again, on behalf of Executive Forum of Fact and the young engineers, we would like to thank you from the bottom of our heart for all the service that you have given to this company. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, all. Respected Chief Guest Kishor Rungta ji, Madam, and distinguished guests in the stage. Dear friends, തികച്ചും അപ്രതീക്ഷിതമായിട്ടാണ് നമ്മുടെ CMD ആയ ശ്രീ കിഷോർ റുങ്താജി പെട്ടെന്ന് ഇവിടുന്ന് വിടുവാങ്ങുന്നത്. അദ്ദേഹം നമുക്ക് നേടിത്തന്ന അന്തസ്സ്, അഭിമാനം വളരെ വലുതാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം ചാർജ് എടുക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് നമ്മുടെ ഈ സ്ഥാപനത്തെക്കുറിച്ച് വളരെ പരിതാപകരമായ കഥകളാണ് കേട്ടുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്. എപ്പോഴാണ് ഫാക്ടറി പൂട്ടിപ്പോകുന്നത്, എപ്പോഴാണ് സാലറി മുടങ്ങുന്നത്. ഒരു ബാങ്കിൽ ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഹൗസിംഗ് സൊസൈറ്റിയിലോ അതുപോലത്തെ എവിടെ ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞാലും നമുക്ക് ലോൺ പോലും കിട്ടാത്തൊരവസ്ഥയായിരുന്നു. ആ അവസ്ഥയിൽ നിന്നെല്ലാം നമ്മളെ മാറ്റി വളരെ അന്തസ്സുള്ളൊരു നിലയിലേക്ക് അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് നമ്മൾ ഉയർത്തി. ഫാക്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന സ്ഥാപനം പഴയ കാലഘട്ടത്തിലേക്ക്, ആ നഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു പോയ ആ പ്രതാപകാലത്തിലേക്ക് തിരിച്ചു എത്തിക്കാൻ അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ആ എഫക്റ്റീവ് ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് എല്ലാം നമുക്ക് വളരെ പ്രയോജനം ചെയ്തു. അദ്ദേഹം നമുക്ക് പുതിയ പ്രൊജക്റ്റുകൾ കൊണ്ടു നേടിത്തന്നു. സ്റ്റേറ്റിന് പുറത്തേക്കെല്ലാം നമ്മളുടെ കമ്പനിയുടെ പേരെത്തിച്ചു. ഇവിടെ എല്ലാവരും വളരെ വിശദമായി പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഞാൻ കൂടുതലായിട്ട് ഇനിയൊന്നും പറയുന്നില്ല. അദ്ദേഹം ഇവിടുത്തെ തൊഴിലാളികൾക്കും മാനേജേഴ്സ് എംപ്ലോയീസിനും എല്ലാം വളരെയധികം സേവനങ്ങളാണ് ചെയ്തതെന്ന്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൽ നിന്ന് കൂടുതൽ നമ്മൾ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചിരുന്നു. പല കാര്യത്തിലും പരിഭവങ്ങളുണ്ട്. എങ്കിൽ പോലും അദ്ദേഹം നമുക്ക് നേടിത്തന്ന, നമുക്ക് നൽകിയ സേവനത്തിന് ഫാക്ട് ഓഫീസേഴ്സ് ഫെഡറേഷൻ അങ്ങേയറ്റം ആത്മാർത്ഥതയോടെ നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. Sir, on the behalf of Fact Officers Federation, we appreciate you, sir, for your effective leadership and outstanding performance. And thank you for the great things you did for us. And all wishes for your future life, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We welcome Trade Union representative of FACT Employee Congress to speak a few words.
ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട നമ്മുടെ വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥി മുൻ CMD ശ്രീ കിഷോർ റുക്ത ജി, ശ്രീമതി കിഷോർ റുക്ത ജി, ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ഡയറക്ടേഴ്സ്, ശ്രീ GCDA ചെയർമാൻ ശ്രീ K. ചന്ദ്രൻപിള്ള അവരുകളെ, പ്രിയമുള്ള
നമ്മുടെ FACTയുടെ മാനേജർമാരെ, തൊഴിലാളി സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, മറ്റ് പ്രിയമുള്ള സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാരെ, FACT വളരെ ഇവിടെ നേരത്തെ സൂചിപ്പിച്ചതുപോലെ പരിതാപകരമായ നിന്ന ഒരു കാലഘട്ടത്തിലാണ് നമ്മുടെ പ്രിയങ്കരനായ ശ്രീ CMD ശ്രീ കിഷോർ റുക്താജി FACTയിലെ CMD ആയി ചാർജ് എടുക്കുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ എൻ്റെ ഒരു സുഹൃത്ത് സൂചിപ്പിച്ചതുപോലെ പരിപ്പ് വെച്ച കലം പോലെ ആയിരുന്ന ഒരു ഘട്ടത്തിലാണ് കിഷോർ റുക്താജി FACTയുടെ CMD ആയി വന്നത്. എന്നാൽ ഇന്ന് FACTയിൽ നിന്നും പടിയിറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ സ്വർണം നിറച്ച കുടങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾക്ക് സമ്മാനിച്ചുകൊണ്ടാണ് അദ്ദേഹം ഈ സ്ഥാപനത്തിൽ നിന്നും പടിയിറങ്ങുന്നത് എന്ന് ഈ FACTയിലെ മുഴുവൻ തൊഴിലാളികളുടെയും 1000 ആശംസകൾ അതിലർപ്പിക്കുകയാണ് അദ്ദേഹത്തോട്. നല്ല മനസ്സും ലക്ഷ്യങ്ങളുമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഏത് കാര്യങ്ങളും നമ്മൾക്ക് നേടിയെടുക്കാമെന്നുള്ളതിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഉത്തമ ഉദാഹരണമാണ് CMD ഈ കഴിഞ്ഞ 5 വർഷം കൊണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ മുന്നിൽ കാഴ്ചവെച്ചത്. ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തു. എന്നാൽ എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും പൂർത്തീകരിക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞില്ല എങ്കിൽ തന്നെയും വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട LNGയുടെ ലോങ് ടൈം സെറ്റിൽമെൻറ്റ് അദ്ദേഹം നേടിയെടുത്തത് FACTയുടെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയൊരു ഉയർച്ചയ്ക്കുള്ള ഒരു പ്രധാന കാരണമായിരുന്നു. മാത്രമല്ല, നമ്മുടെ ഈ കോവിഡ് സമയത്താണ് അദ്ദേഹം FACTയുടെ ഈ ചുമതലയേൽക്കുന്നത്. ആ സമയത്ത് അദ്ദേഹം നമ്മുടെ RAP പോലുള്ള ഒരു പ്ലാന്റ് ഷട്ട് ഡൗണുമായി നിർത്തിയിട്ടപ്പോൾ അന്ന് അതിൻ്റെ കരാറ് അതിൻ്റെ കമ്പനിക്കാർ ഇവിടെ എത്തുന്ന സമയത്ത് കോവിഡുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടുകൊണ്ട് ക്വാറൻറ്റൈനിലിരിക്കേണ്ട 14 ദിവസം ക്വാറൻറ്റൈനിലിരുന്ന് അതിൻ്റെ ടെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ മാത്രമേ, കോവിഡ് ടെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ മാത്രമേ അവർക്ക് പ്ലാന്റിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയുന്ന സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ സാധാരണ ഒരു CMDമാരാണെങ്കിൽ അതിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ളൊരു ശ്രമം നടത്തുന്നു അല്ലാതെ അതിനുവേണ്ടി കൂടുതൽ പരിശ്രമിക്കുന്നത് കാണുന്നത് ഈ CMDയിലാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം ആ 34 പേരെയും 2 ദിവസം കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ കമ്പനിയിൽ പ്രത്യേക പെർമിഷൻ വാങ്ങിച്ച് സീമൻസ് എന്ന കമ്പനിയുടെ 34 പേരെ ആ കമ്പനിയിൽ ആ വർക്കുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് അത് മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോയി. അത് 14 ദിവസം കഴിഞ്ഞാണെങ്കിൽ 2500 കോടി രൂപ കമ്പനിക്ക് ലോസാവും എന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കിക്കൊണ്ടാണ് അദ്ദേഹം ആ ദൗത്യം ഏറ്റെടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് അതിന് പിന്നിൽ താഴെയുള്ള ചില ഉദ്യോഗസ്ഥരും എല്ലാം പ്രവർത്തിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് അറിയാവുന്നത് കൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാനത് പറഞ്ഞത്. അതുപോലെ ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങളിലും അദ്ദേഹം എടുത്ത നിലപാടുകൾ, 97 അരിയേഴ്സ് തരുവാനുണ്ടായ താല്പര്യം ഞങ്ങൾ ആവശ്യപ്പെട്ടപ്പോൾ അത് തരാൻ താല്പര്യം കാണിച്ചതുൾപ്പെടെ പല കാര്യങ്ങളും, 1-2 കാര്യങ്ങൾ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് പൂർത്തീകരിക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല എന്നുള്ളത് ശരി തന്നെയാണ്. ഇപ്പം LNGയുടെ വാറ്റ് തിരിച്ചു വാങ്ങിക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ 60 ഏജ് അത് നേടിയെടുക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. പോകുന്നതിന് മുൻപ് അത് വാങ്ങിയെടുക്കാൻ സാധിക്കുമെന്നാണ് വിചാരിച്ചത്. എന്തായാലും അദ്ദേഹം ഈ നൽകിയ സേവനത്തിന് ഫാക്ട് എംപ്ലോയീസ് കോൺഗ്രസ് INTUCയുടെ എല്ലാവിധ ആശംസകളും അർപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ഉപസംഹരിക്കുന്നു. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്.
I would like to invite Fact Workers Union representative to speak a few words.
ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട നമ്മുടെ CMD ശ്രീ കിഷോർ റുങ്താജി മാം, വേദിയിലും സദസ്സിലും ഇരിക്കുന്ന വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങളെ, പ്രിയ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, നമ്മളിന്ന് 2024 ഫെബ്രുവരി 2-ാം തീയതി ഈ വേദിയിൽ ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ 5 വർഷം മുൻപുള്ള FACTയെക്കുറിച്ചും കൂടി നമ്മൾ ആലോചിക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. 5 വർഷം മുൻപ് നേരത്തെ നമ്മുടെ ഒരു സുഹൃത്ത് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ FACT എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് നമ്മൾ പുറത്തേക്കിറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ പലരുടെ മുഖങ്ങൾ ചൊളിയുകയും ആ ഒരു അവസ്ഥയിൽ നിന്ന് ഇന്ന് ഫെർട്ടിലൈസർ കെമിക്കൽ മേഖലകളിൽ ഏറ്റവും ഉന്നത സ്ഥാനത്ത് നമ്മുടെ കമ്പനി എത്തിക്കുകയും ചെയ്ത ഫാക്ട് CMD ശ്രീ കിഷോർ റുങ്താജിക്ക് ഫാക്ട് എംപ്ലോയീസ് ഫാക്ട് വർക്കേഴ്സ് യൂണിയൻ്റെ പേരുള്ള എല്ലാ ആശംസകളും നന്ദികളും അറിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Sir, there's a small number of slides they made, our team made. Actually, it's a combination or compilation of slides made by all the different departments. They would just like to show it to you. So it's a last minute only compiled it. So you can just adjust, you can see there, and those who are sitting there, they can see it here. So, with the heading, a trip down memory lane. Next. 5 years, embracing the change, the Rungta period. So they have compiled these things in under 4 heads: physical, financial, projects, and employee benefits. So from fertilizer production and sales, the main achievement was cross 1 million ton level. And second thing was we restarted caprolactam operations. These are the 2 main points we just want to present during the physical. Financial, of course, from a loss-making to a profit-making, dividend-paying company, and of course, market capitalization, that's a most interesting thing that they will be showing separately that video. It will be coming separate. Yes. Coming to the new projects, we were thinking how to run the plant even up to 100%. Now we are running the plant steady at 130% and going for capacity expansion from 1 million to 1.5 million tons by the end of this year. Then employee benefits also already pay revision implemented, ideas given, PRP given. Of course, there are some things again on the queue. Next. So just some of the slides on production, total fertilizer production. Always we were in the range of 8 lakh tons. You can just see first 2 bars. Total 8 lakh tons. Then after that, steadily we are about 10, and in 1 year we touched 11. Right now we are always above 1 million tons. That's a major achievement. Coming to sales also, in line with production sales, and there were imports. In 1 year we imported almost 1.6 lakh tons additionally. And this year I have not shown. Last year we could not import due to many other reasons. This year again we started importing. Already we have imported close to 1 lakh tons, which is not coming in this slide. Next. This is the major thing, restart of caprolactam operations. It was a very tightrope walk, but our team raised to your expectations, and we restarted caprolactam during 21, and we achieved production. 100% capacity utilization also we achieved. This is after the restart, this is the production lines, because that year, first year, we started in September, so almost 45% we achieved. Next year we achieved 90%. Next. Coming to marketing side, yes, our market share is almost 25% for NP in South India, because we are sending something to outside South India also. Otherwise it was around 27-28. Then ammonium sulfate above 60%. Then we are in the pan-India operations with new markets in West Bengal, Punjab, Orissa, Bihar, Maharashtra. We restarted fertilizer trading. Industrial products, of course, along with caprolactam, soda ash, nitric acid, we have started selling anion, ammonia, sulfuric acid, what all. Next. This is our most interesting slide. Turnover, how we improved from 2,000 to 6,000 plus in 4 years. You can just see, it was steady below 2,000 till 18. Then we are simply improving around 35 to 40% each year. Profitability, I don't need to tell you anything. You all know. Now, how we achieved? These are some slides from the different departments. Many people already mentioned about the operational improvements. In Wellington Island, unloading rate we increased from 3,000 to 5,000 tons per day. There are days where we achieved even 8,000, but this is the average we achieved. It's almost double. Then sulfur from 2,000 to 4,000 tons per day. So by improving this unloading rate, we are reducing the ship time. That really helped us in getting better freights and improve our operations. This is the Udyogamandal division. They achieved ISO 50,001 energy management during 2020. Then new DCS control room was there for the sulfuric acid plants. NP and common control room is there. It's commissioned. Then also they started barge transportation of sulfuric acid in 2021. Next. Coming to the new change, another change is mainly for marketing the on-off bags, one nation, one fertilizer bags, changing our brand from Factum Post to Bharat brand, Bharat NPK brand with a different logo. Then capacity enhancement of the renovated, that's the latest addition in Udyogamandal. They enhance the capacity of ammonium sulfate plant by another 150 tons. A plant which is designed to produce 680 tons a day is now capable of producing almost 900 tons per day, steady, and they achieved this target during the last one full month. By doing that, they could cross production 27,000. That means 30 days into 900, 27,000. They proved it. Then bagging section also they renovated. We were finding it difficult in Udyogamandal. If somebody, some visitors are coming, we have no place to show them in fertilizer side. So they totally renovated the bagging section in ammonium sulfate. So then this is coming to next. Petro plants, of course, that's another change we implemented in operational side. The petro plants were operating on captive power, which was affecting the viability because of the high cost of gas. So we are right now operating on grid power with DG support on critical equipments. Then the latest addition, there is a telescopic conveyor system for loading into the these containers and trucks. Next. These are some of the infrastructure improvements in Cochin Port. The new South Col berth, they reconstructed the new South Col berth, then commissioning of the acid pipelines Q9 to Q10 connectivity, that's then leasing of 76 cents of land from Cochin Port, where we are planning to set up another sulfuric acid tank, then construction of 2 phosphoric acid tanks, that's in progress. We'll be seeing the pictures in the coming slides. Then construction of new mechanical workshop, that also in progress, it's going to start. Now, this reconstruction of South Col berth is, it's already under the Sagarmala scheme. We have completed and commissioned. The first ship was unloaded. A berth there, it's an ammonia berth dedicated for ammonia in June 23. Then this is the Q9, Q10 connectivity, because FACT has an access in Q10, our own berth. Now, we found that when there is a solid cargo, sulfur or rock ship is coming, that ship takes generally 7 to 10 days. During that time, if a liquid cargo is coming, the solid ship has to move out. So in order to bypass that situation, we set up a facility in the nearby berth and put a connectivity there. And with that, we can parallelly operate both these berths together, that we have already commissioned. This is the construction of this 2 sewage treatment plants at Cochin Division, 120 KLD and 40 KLD for the township. That's the latest addition. January 22nd, we inaugurated it, commissioned it. These are the summary of our CapEx projects, starting with the 5 lakh tons or 0.5 million tons of NP plant. That's a major end product plant with all the other supporting facilities, including ammonia storage, ammonia barge for transportation, phosphoric acid storages, sulfuric acid storages, port modernization, and petrochemical plant capex. Next. This is the ammonia storage tank. This almost completed. You can just see that video, the site. And mechanical completion is reaching, and we expect to commission this section by April. Next is the one more plus. This is the NP site where we are constructing our 1650 tons per day NPK plant. Here also you can see the overview of that project site, how things are fast progressing, civil works. Next. Now this is the phosphate storage tanks at Cochin, Wellington Island, and there are 2 tanks, both are under construction and mechanical completion is progressing. And this is the sulfuric acid tanks at Kochi division, which are already commissioned during April last year. We commissioned it. This is the barge, Pearl of Periyar, our own barge, which we commissioned, and right now we are using it for transporting ammonia. This is a slightly old one, but this is a milestone. At that time, the coastal shipping of ammonium sulfate to West Bengal, our earlier COPT chairman, Bina madam is there, and also CMD, flagging of the containers from Udyoga Mandal. Some of the moments to cherish, pictures. That's all, sir.
Thank you so much, JC sir, for such an inspirational and insightful presentation. Moving on, as we all know, our CMD has orchestrated a remarkable transformation, elevating the company to unprecedented heights. Taking the helm in 2019, our CMD has navigated FACT through a challenging phase marked by financial distress and operational setbacks. Your visionary leadership and strategic acumen became evident as you implemented initiatives that not only stabilized the company's financial standing, but propelled it to new pinnacles of success. As we reflect on this transformative journey, in the last 5 years, we can't help but feel a deep sense of sentimentality and gratitude. A short video encapsulating the evolution of FACT under Shri Kishor Rungta's guidance becomes a poignant testament to the unwavering commitment, sacrifices, and collective efforts that have shaped this success story. It's a tribute to the employees, stakeholders, and the visionary leader himself, whose dedication has laid the foundation for FACT's remarkable transformation.
So this video, just 1.5 minutes, it shows how the market capitalization of FACT in compared with all the major players in fertilizer sector. Right now you can see it is starting with close to 3,000 crore, and you can just see in one it is in 2016-17. In next 5 years, you can just see how the market capitalization, it's a effective outcome of our share prices. It's improving, please. See, you can just see the values are changing. Just watch FACT market capitalization to the person who made this video is also sitting here. He is our colleague Sajid. Taken exact financial data from the money control, and he made it an excellent video.
Thank you, sir. We move on to our much awaited presentation of mementos. We invite Mr. Anupam Mishra, sir, Director Marketing, to hand over the memento to our respected Rungta sahab. To honor this exceptional dynamic leader and express our heartfelt gratitude from all the employees, there is another memento which is as big as our gratitude. Please, I invite all the directors and CVO ma'am to present the memento. Next, we invite representatives from 3D GMs to hand over the memento. Please, sir.
Next, I would like to invite the man of the hour, Shri Kishor Rungta sir, for the address.
My colleagues, friends on the dais, all my staffs, workers, the boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, my only wife, Sapna Rungta. Why I am telling you? Because when I go late, she will say, why you are not going? When I come late, she is asked, why you are not coming? So this is the control she has. But let me tell you, I don't know what to say in this forum. I am not prepared for this. But I must thank God for giving me an opportunity to work in the God's own country, with the God's own people. I have worked many years in various organizations, in the private sectors, in the public sectors, but the talent what I saw here, that is the unmatched, nowhere it is comparison. I worked 15 years in the private sectors. I worked many years in the public sectors. And I was in the board of directors, chairman, managing director for more than 20 years. Maybe one of the longest serving chairman in the public sector. So this is the God has given me that much opportunity. I'm always thankful to God. And let me tell you, because of you, I'm here today. Otherwise, I would have gone back 3 years before. You know why? Because once the Parliamentary Standing Committee came, I had all other directors from RCF and all, and we were making a presentation. So I thought there is nothing much to show about the past. So I started showing future. Then they said, are you making us fool? I said, sir, we are not making fool. We are going to do this. They said, if you don't do, what will happen? I said, I will resign. As a chairman, managing director, this is the first responsibility. I must resign. The Kanji Moni was the chairman. She was so impressed. She said that if this man can take this type of challenge, that he is offering to resign in the open forum in the Parliamentary Standing Committee, she said that we should support this company. And that is how, they started, all the Parliamentary Standing Committee started supporting. So I was not asked to resign. I will tell you how. Then second thing came when we started the Capital plant. The manpower was to be recruited. The minister called me. He said, you will take the manpower and then you will not run the plant. And this manpower will be there for 50 years, say up to the age of 58. Who will pay their salary? And who is accountable for that? Then again I offer my resignation. I said I will resign. If that doesn't happen, I will resign. But you made me proud. They never asked my resignations because both the time we succeeded. So that is why I am here today in front of you and I am completing my 5-year tenure. I am really very much honored. I don't know, people have talked a lot of things about me, but really whether I deserve it or not, I don't know. But of course, all the success, what we have done, it is a collective success. When I joined this company in 2019, Jesse, am I right? 2019, in February 2019, the situation was do or die. So when I took review in February, I said, let us make a business plan. There was no business plan. I said, I want a business plan for the whole year. For the 2021. 1920, I wanted a business plan. Then people were a little astonished that what is this business plan? Then I said, you give 1 million ton production business plan. Below that, I don't want to see anything. Then I said, you break it into month-wise. I don't want to get the surprise at the end of the year. Let us break it into month-wise performance, and we broken it into the month-wise performance. Because the biggest challenge was, once you make plan for 1 million ton, then you have to start procuring the raw material 3 months in advance. So people were just very much confused that we will purchase the material and we will not produce, then what will happen? I said, if it happens, you take the credit. If it doesn't happen, put everything on my head. I am at the end of my career. Even if the blame comes to me, nothing will happen. So my people made it, one year program, 1 year plan. Jesse was the corporate planning head. We broke it into the 12 months, 1 million ton. And I'm proud to say we did it. And after that, I need not to tell, it is all the time 1 million ton plan. Then of course we started adding fertilizer import, so many other efficiency steps we have taken. And in every forum I say, people talk about nonsense about the Kerala state. But as far as the FACT is concerned, it is a case study that all my union, all my workers and staff, they have cooperated for the last 5 years. There was not a single IR issue. This I have been telling in every forum. Chandan Pillai is thinking that sometime I skip. I don't skip because the duck stops at my office. And if I am exposed, and if the solution is not getting, then the problem will go outside the boundary. That I don't want. We fight within our factory. We should not allow our fight to go to the streets. Because if I am not able to reconcile, if I am not able to make a conciliation, what option you have? You have to take it outside. Beyond me, what is there? So that is why I used to put all my HR people to do the fielding, to batting. And you are the fielder, you are the bowler. Very fast bowler. So it is not that I want the company, end of the day, as a chairman and managing director, my first job was to see the smile in your face. Because I have worked in a company prior to this, which was more sick than this. When I went there, it was total demoralized. People were, the company is almost closed. I told my officers, there are two ways to leave. Either you cry and leave, or you laugh and leave. Option is with you. So best option is, even in the crisis, how to make best use of your time. God has given you very precious time. Either you make use of it, or you simply waste blaming others. I have my fate, I joined this company. Somebody has got a better fate, they will join ONGC, NTPC. I cannot keep cursing everybody. Everybody is not born with a golden spoon. Let us remain in reality. And united. The attitude matters. I have worked in the private sectors. I can never imagine to say no, that I could not do this work. The MD of that company will not listen to it. He will simply say, get out. You are not required. So telling no, and it will not happen, is not in my dictionary. Because we have been grouped like that. So whatever you do, if you go with a positive concept, positive attitude, there is a chance you may get sometime failure also. But without making an attempt, if you are failing, It's a really curse to the society, curse to the organization. Friends, I will not take much of your time, but let me tell you, whatever we have done in the last 5 years, it was a collective decision, collective action, and collective efforts. We have succeeded in that. And now we are going to a new regime. When we start our new fertilizer production, we are going to produce 1.5 million tons. That may cross your turnover of the company more than 8,000, 10,000 crores. The company will never look back. That is only possible if you remain united. And don't take your fight to outsider, because outsider will simply enjoy your pathetic condition. You have to address your issues, your concern within the boundary wall. I know we have solved all the problems of the workers and the unions and the staff. Last issues are pending. Mr. Chandapalai, I am fully aware. I am not getting associated. He also knows it. But as far as the management is concerned, we are willing to pay. If you sign the agreement today, my DF is sitting here. By tomorrow morning, it will be paid. I am the last person to stop any of your legitimate right. I'm the last person. Whatever is your legitimate, because if my family is not happy, I don't think any result will come. You are my family. My first responsibility is to help you, to make you happy. I have tried my best. I might have failed somewhere. For this, I would like to be excused. Don't take to your heart. And especially, I would like to confess today, when I do my duty, I don't differentiate whether it's a woman employee or whether it's a male employee. For me, all are same. So I must tell you, the 3 lady officers who have been getting a lot of firing from me, Maria, Susan, and Mira. But they have never taken to their heart. But I have been, when I talk, I forget that they are ladies. The officer is an officer. So that is my, thing. So my wife used to say sometime, you should know how to behave in front of the ladies. I don't know how to behave. How to behave, I don't know. But anyway, I hope my lady officer will not mind it. And thank you very much. I wish you all very, very good future, bright future with you and your family. Remain always happy. Whenever the company will touch a new height, I'll be the first person to cherish it. Thank you very much.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you for your very humble, pragmatic, as well as humble words. The whole FACT family is honored and will cherish you. Now I invite Maria Madam, GM HR and Administration, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Most respected CMD, Shri Kishor Rungta, Sab, Sapna Madam, Director Marketing, Anupam Mishra, Director Finance, S. Shakti Mani, Director Technical, Jayachandran K, CVO Madam, Dr. Surya Tangappan, Shri Chandran Pillai, EDPC, Senior Commandant, CISF, representatives of the trade unions, officer forums, senior colleagues, all officers and employees of the company. We are gathered here with sad but proud hearts to farewell to our most respectful and beloved CMD, Shri Kishor Rungta. Much has been spoken about him by all, and much, much more would have been said if time had permitted. I am sure many more who have gathered here would have liked to have an opportunity to wish you well, sir, and speak more about you. The man, as we all heard, behind the stupendous growth of the company, what the company has achieved, and as we have been hearing during the past 2 hours, and also saw in the video clips that were shown here, the man with unparalleled qualities, the visionary, strategic, the bold and daring leader who led from the front, teaching us to face challenges boldly, gently imbibing in us, his teammates, the spirit to carry the company and our teams forward. The person behind the surge in the various employee benefits we are all enjoying today, including the pay revision, the allowances which we would never have thought of 2 years back, all is there right now in our hands. And this, as part of the HR team, I can firmly say is because, and just like Sir himself just said now, Sir always believed that the employee happiness is of prime importance. The captain of the ship, with indomitable courage, yet he adorned a very compassionate heart. Yes, the leader who supported and cared for each and every one of us. The list goes on and on, sir, if we have to describe you. But we have to put an end to that right now, at least to move on with my role here. A true champion in all respects, our beloved CMD. Thank you, sir, for all what you have done and what you have been to us. And yes, in my role here today, for being here today, sir, the words of gratitude, what I speak, are on behalf of each and everyone here and each and everyone who's part of the company, either as a direct employee or be it a direct, indirect way. Thank you, sir. You will always be remembered. Sir, you will truly be a legend in the annals of the history of fact. Thank you once again from the beginning. Madam Sapna Rungta, our First Lady, the strong support, just as Sir mentioned, behind CMD, sir. Madam, who has always readily accepted all our invitations and been present at all our functions and programs with that unforgettable smile of us. Thank you, ma'am, for being present here today, too. Our directors, Director Marketing, Director Finance, Director Technical, CVO, Executive Director Production Coordination. This is our function, and hence, just mentioning in a single small word, thank you for your presence, for your words and support in making this function as grand as this. Thank you. Senior Commandant CISF, Madam too is here. Thank you for accepting our invitation and also for the deployment of your team to manage everything here today. In the presence of Shri Chandran Pillai, a stalwart of trade union leadership, has only added immense value to this function. He has kept aside many of his programs and come here on almost on time. Thank you for your presence and your kind words. Nani. To all our leaders of the trade unions, officer forums, and to all present here, all the senior management and all of you who have spoken, been here with your presence, you've all added the sparkle to this function. Thank you in a small word. Lots of efforts behind this show. A big thank you. It was very short time that was there. A big thank you to my very own administration team led by Shri Dilip Mohan for making this happen within the short time. Thank you for all the patience and being here. Sir, that is the least we could do for you. Thank you.
This program is given live by YouTube. This is the first time the administration has done it with a live coverage. Really to cherish the other people who are there, part of a fat family, who are outside this room, also can cherish. So really, I thank the administration as well as the IT team for doing this wonderful job. Best wishes to you. May this initiative be continued.
With this, we officially conclude the evening. Refreshments are available outside. Thank you.